question. The deputy. This is the deputy. That's so tall.
How old is this foal?
4 months today.
Long-legged, huh?
Yeah.
And Meg, the mom's dad is the full sister to Bill Pond.
Oh.
Yeah.
Say Jeebus? Yes. Jeebus.
Like, I can feel it.
Thanks, man.
I know, right?
Okay.
Did you see Rienzi when you were taking back?
Okay.
He lives there. I think they parked them alone for the day.
Yeah. She's lazy.
But yeah, I must judge
I have a whip for you.
And actually that filly has to be really good. But they're like not this one.
You need to meet my thigh master.
I don't like white because I'm not going to get clean.
Exactly, that's fine.
That's my only.
Yeah. I just like told Mary, I said, Nick, I'm with their color.
Come, Rayna.
I know.
One more time. Whoop.
One more thing. That's how she stays so fit.
Oh, I know. I'm not going to drag you the whole time.
One more time, please.
All right.
All right. Need a break.
It's thicker.
That's good. All right. Let's see the walk.
Now we walk.
You're good. Yep. Just walking.
And her first foal.
Angie, he looks great.
Yeah, really.
I've never seen him trot hard. Maybe 10 steps total, but broken up. So I'm glad to finally see the trot.
I do have a nice fall.
Yeah, I like that. I've seen it canter. He's always been very balanced. But the mare's lazy though. That's not like, oh, I didn't have to track her.
He's not lazy then.
No. Well, she's got good lift when she wants to get up through it.
No, I don't want to be in your mood.
She was beautiful at her mare performance test.
Yeah, she
I
did
mean,
really good there.
Might get my way.
stunning.
If I get in your way, just kick me out there.
She is out of, her dam is full sister to Delphine. So she's the Donnerhall Feiner Stern. The dam was out of
Okay, this is a very elegant colt, very tightly colt, long-legged, just a beautiful expression. Just take a look at the head and neck on this foal. Comes out really well out of his shoulders. Foot in length. You can see the throat latch area is very refined. Really good hind leg. In the beginning, the first round, the hind leg was a little bit more up and down. I wanted to see it come up underneath more. The second round, it definitely came up underneath more. And, which is impressive, is because you could see how butt high this foal is. You would think, wow, this one's really just not going to be able to move today. But proved me wrong, and really came. I love the suppleness through him, and the bounce off the ground and the elasticity through him. If I was going to fold him, I'd like for him to pick his barrel up a little bit more in that movement, just a little bit more, but I definitely think it comes from being 12 inches butt high at the moment. But again, the legs are very correct. Good pastern, maybe at the moment slightly long, but when he trots and moves, you know, it doesn't hinder him at all, and it doesn't, the moment is not too soft. Hind leg is very good, maybe ever so slightly straight at the moment behind, but a really good hock. It's what we call that blooming hock, very long in the cannon bone. So today this is our top colt, what we see here today, and also this is a gold medal foal. So for us, what we say the gold medal foal, let me just explain, this is new for the Hanoverian Society, is we say that a gold medal foal is really the type of conformation and movement that we are really looking for. It's usually between 15%, 20% of foals that we see. So this is really a distinguished award. This is not for every foal by any means. Not a whole lot of them are given out. We go to sites where we don't give them out. We don't want this where every foal is a gold medal foal. That is not the purpose of this award. This is the really super foals that we see. And how do they get to be that gold medal foal? Because it is a new program. Even though we don't give numbers out, we don't say that this is a 7.5 or a 9.5, but when we, the judges, are looking at the foals, we do score them in our head, write them down a little bit. Conformation gets a score and movement gets a score. And for the dressage bred foals that score that magic 8, for the judges alone, that becomes a gold medal foal. It's a little bit different for the jumper bred horses. Those foals have to get a 7.5 if they are jumper bred foals. But today, this is just the right timing to present this foal. And again, you know, you bring them back a week from now and they really change. And we all know it. That's why we don't really talk about scores for the foals. Anybody questions on our gold medal foals and what we're doing or why we're doing it or anything? Again, it's...
Does that always indicate that it's a stallion prospect?
No. Nope, it does not.
Would you recommend returning her to the same stallion?
It's a really good cross. Have you crossed her with anybody
No,
else?
she was maiden, so this is it.
Yeah, I like this cross. I think it was a very smart cross. As a breeder, I've been breeding a long time, 30 plus years. So I do like to return to the same stallion if it's really good, but sometimes it's fun to play a little bit.
Well, we're very novice breeders still,
Go back
so,
to the
yeah,
same.
so, yeah.
You know, and then the key is going to be is what happens when you put them on the saddle. You know, they can, pretty is as pretty does, movement is great, but how are they to ride? You know, what feel do they give? Because the breeding goal are riding horses. We are not breeding what I call the halter horses. So that'll be the next, you know, milestone and stuff.
He is for sale, by the way.
Absolutely. Advertise it.
Like tape of
So
sign on
I don't
his
need
butt.
any more boys, sadly. But
No, it was a very good cross.
thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you for presenting.
Thank you.
God, he's big.
He's tall.